It's officially become that time in my life where I cannot keep smoking to solve my problems. I've been doing that since I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
All right, so a lot of people were upset with me when I went on TV and said that smoking increases your risk of psychosis, even when you're not genetically predisposed to schizophrenia. And the issue with smoking, especially at such a young age, 14, 15, 16, is that these are the years when your brain is developing. These are crucial years, and smoking interferes with that brain development. On top of that, you're training yourself that anytime you feel bad or frustrated, you can go and smoke. And it does make you feel good in the present moment, but you're not picking up healthy coping skills. And also, negative emotions are our biggest motivators, and smoking suppresses that. So it becomes easy to feel stuck when you're smoking and very difficult to make a change.
All right, y'all, we have reached a point where more Americans say that they use marijuana as opposed to alcohol. I never thought that this day would come, but here we are. We are at the point where more Americans report using THC in marijuana as opposed to alcohol. There are a lot of different opinions when it comes to THC and marijuana, and people like to say that it's a gateway drug or that it's harmless. I do think that there are some therapeutic things to THC, but it's not harmless. It is not harmless, and especially for the youth. We have to get this message out to the youth. We have got to get this message out to the youth. I can't tell you how many individuals I've seen throughout the years, in the past 10 years of my career, who have come to the psychiatric hospital because of a psychotic break that was induced by cannabis. And we're seeing these numbers grow. It's getting worse. Keep in mind that when you start smoking during those formative years, it interferes with your brain development. I've seen a lot of first psychotic breaks, first episodes of psychosis coming from people who have been smoking. And sometimes the marijuana will induce schizophrenia if it's genetic for you. A lot of times, if you're bipolar, if you have bipolar disorder, the marijuana may induce a manic episode. It throws off your circadian rhythm. So now you're not sleeping as well. And what do we know about being bipolar? Sleep is very important. So when it comes to marijuana, I live in California. That's a state where it's legal. So as long as you're old enough, you can walk into a dispensary and get your hands on some edibles or some dabs or something like that. And I do think that it should be legal. I don't think people should be going to jail over weed. But I just think that we need to be a bit more educated on the dangers of marijuana, and especially for kids. I don't think the kids should be consuming it. And in fact, if you want to consume it, wait till your brain's formed after 26, 27. And even then, it's best to use it sparingly. But for the youth, we have to get the message out and let the youth know that they need to be very careful when it comes to any type of THC consumption.